Hi, this is Gabriel.
And this is Vincent.
And you're watching Penguin Spotlight Tony Fisher Day Special. On Thursday, April 19th, Cushing Academy participated in its annual day of community service known as Tony Fisher Day. Tony and his family have a long history of philanthropy and helping those less fortunate. For example, Tony Fisher's family established the Fisher House Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization founded in 1990 by Zachary and Elizabeth Fisher. Cushing has been working with the Fisher House Foundation and Tony Fisher himself for many years.
Tony Fisher was a graduate of the class of 1969 and was also a longtime trustee of the Cushing Academy community. In 2003, Tony Fisher and his wife, Ann Fisher, died in a plane crash coming to visit Cushing with their daughter, Tora. As a result, one day every year, all of the Cushing students, teachers, and administrators volunteer their time and work on various projects in his honor.
Hi, I'm Emily Vecchi and I'm reporting from the library for Penguin Spotlight. Today on Penguin Spotlight, we're doing a feature on Tony Fisher Day. We will be interviewing students and teachers about their experiences on Tony Fisher Day. Let's take a look. JR, what did you and your group do on Tony Fisher Day and why do you think that it was important?
My group on Tony Fisher Day, we went to the Community Harvest Project. It's in the Worcester area, and what we did was we picked up rocks off the crops. And those rocks that we picked up, they were able to use those crops, and they can lay down the seeds for the harvest that they'll be using to donate to the local food banks.
My group and I went down to the Ashburnham Library. We cleaned around there and put some bark mulch down. Looks real nice.
Actually went to a local hockey rink in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, and we cleaned out old weight equipment, squat racks, barbells, and loaded them up on the bus and took them back to Cushing so we can use them. So not only did we do the community a good favor, but we also helped out our school a little bit, which is always nice.
So first, my group, we had a small group. It was split into two different parts. We first went to the South Ashburnham Fire Department and cleaned up, because they're donating the space for antique fire trucks and everything like that. So we cleaned up, we raked, picked up trash, moved scrap metal, moved some wood, and then after that we moved to the new fire department where we washed the trucks for them. They treated us to lunch and picked up some more trash around the perimeters.
Sam, what do you believe is the significance of Tony Fisher Day?
I think it's just getting them out in the community and helping people that can really use it, and it's a great part of Cushing tradition. I mean, as a 4-year senior, it's something I've done for 4 years. It's really great to help out people around. I mean, from going as a freshman, just helping around people at Cushing, to being a senior, and going out into Massachusetts and being able to do something for people. It's a good feeling.
Well, I think it's really important to teach the students of Cushing how to give back to the community. And I know a lot of people, including myself, sometimes get separated from what it means to be helpful to the community and giving to others. So I think it's important, especially since we're kind of surrounded in our Cushing bubble, I think it's important to give back once in a while and remember that we're part of the larger world.
I think we learned a lesson that helping out, giving back to the community is very important.
Do you think that even though the work was tedious, that you learned something from it?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I like giving back to the community and knowing that I'm doing something productive for someone else who didn't have the time or didn't mean to do it themselves.
Did you learn anything specifically, or did you have a really special experience that you had on Tony Fisher Day?
I mean, my group was great. We had a fun time. I know we all got, pretty wet as we were washing the fire trucks, and it kind of turned into a contest to see who could get who the wettest. But so yeah, I had fun, and it's good. You can have fun while you're giving back, and I think that's, again, pretty important.
I mean, there wasn't really a special experience, but I think that the greater message that was said is to always give. And coming here at Cushing, we're given so much, and for us to be able to give something back to the community is really something I think special and that they should cherish here.
Well, yes, actually. Besides the whole group kind of working together and having fun, somebody found a wristband in the dirt and gave it to me because they thought it reminded them of me. And I've been wearing it ever since. It says, "Happy to be me."
From this year and also over the past 4 years, what have you taken away from Tony Fisher Day?
I just think it's a great thing to do, especially, a lot of kids don't really do, community service, but I think Tony Fisher is a great way to get kids out, get kids exposed to that kind of thing. It's a great thing to put on your college recs and everything, and I love it. In 4 years of it, 4 different days, 4 different things. Say my best memory was sophomore year, going to the local firehouse and washing the fire trucks and then having them cook us burgers and hot dogs. That was a pretty good year. But I think every year it's just going out with your friends, making a difference. I think that's always special.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Sam.
Well, I have to enjoy the day is what I have to do. I get to watch everyone carry out all the assignments and see everything fall into place. So pretty much I'm supervising everything that day and dealing with any problems that may pop up here and there, which they do occasionally. But for the most part, it's just a great day for me. Just as long as the sun is shining, we have a great Tony Fisher Day. Well, I try to use the Cushing fleet as much as possible for, like definitely all the local projects, some of the projects out of town, and then the other projects that are a little further away from campus, we use Wilson bus lines. Well, let's put it this way. I actually start planning Tony Fisher Day in September, and I'm not finished with the project until that first bus rolls off campus on Tony Fisher Day. I'm always making changes and organizing different things. So it's a project that just keeps on going right to the end of the day. I'd have to say both on that one. We go to like the food bank every year and the community harvest project. A lot of the local projects in town we do every year. There are other organizations that do contact me, and that's mainly because the students and the faculty do such a great job on Tony Fisher Day. Well, when we first started, the very first Tony Fisher Day, we actually used to send the seniors to New York City. They used to go work on the Intrepid and do all kinds of community service projects there. It just turned out to be, it was so far away and it was a really long day, so we ended up cutting that from the projects. I'd say it's always changing, you know, and mainly because more and more people hear about the great job we're doing, and so I get more and more invitations for other projects off campus, or even in town. I'd just like to say that it's really great to plan a project that is so meaningful and where we accomplish so much to help out other people. And I'd like to thank the Cushing Academy community for everything you do on Tony Fisher Day, because everything that you do on that day makes my life a lot easier the following year. So thank you very much, and keep up the great work.